Thank you Keep Hi-Fi for supplying these earphones for the review. You can check out their website at keephifi.com for earphones, digital to analog converters and accessories with some free worldwide shipping options. The KB Ear KS1 is a sleek, smooth and featherlight earphone containing a single 10mm dynamic driver with a dual magnetic circuitry and cavity design. You can purchase these from Keep Hi-Fi for $20.99 US with a mic cable, or $19.99 US without a mic, and available in either black or white. I couldn't find an official KB Ear website, but they do have an active Facebook page and Instagram which they engage with their audience and post regularly. According to their Facebook page, KB Ear is an earphone brand from Shenzhen Lingyan Technology based in China and was founded in 2014 by a passionate team committed to developing hi-fi products that are trendy and of high quality. Their motto is, KB Ear, keep believing in your ears. The earphones are the first thing you see once you take them out of the sleeve. Underneath some packaging, you'll find the cable and some additional ear tip sizes. The earphones come nestled in a thin plastic housing, and if I'm being honest, I always prefer products that use cardboard over plastic for housing. I personally don't like the plastic look for presentation and often favor recyclable material like cardboard over plastic, but that's just me. Immediately after picking these up, I notice the weight feels very light and my mind immediately thinks cheap. But we'll see how these go, as first impressions are not always as they seem. They have beautifully smooth rounded edges with a glossy finish, and the casing feels like it's made from a plastic material. The earphones have two very small pin-sized vents, which I'm assuming from first glance is to allow air to pass through the earphones as the internal speaker moves back and forth. You can exchange the ear tips for various sizes or upgrade them to something more suited to your preference. For this review, Keep Hi-Fi have sent me the cable with the microphone, which is around 115 centimeters in length. At one end, we have the L-shaped TRRS 3.5mm or mini jack connector. Following along the cable, we have a nice braid, somewhat strong, but to me still feels a bit cheap unless you buy an upgrade cable. In the middle, the braided cable splits into the left and right side cables and becomes thinner in size. The microphone housing is on the right side with a single button and feels very light, but we'll see how the quality turns out very shortly. Upon close inspection, I noticed a piece of wire sticking out, but it turns out it was just a piece of plastic residue from the microphone housing. Continuing along the cable, we get the left and right ear hooks with B-pin connectors, and they have markings on the ear hooks to distinguish the left and right side. The ear hooks have a plastic sheath over the main cable, and they seem pretty sturdy enough with a bit of flex to them. I had a small amount of trouble getting the ear hooks to stay in place, but you can bend them enough to get them to sit right. In the end, they wrapped around my ears quite nicely. The earphones are so lightweight they don't feel intrusive at all. The curvature and rounded shape of the earphone edges feels smooth and very comfortable in my ears. You can answer or hang up a phone call, as well as play and pause music with one click of a button, or a long press can reject a call. When listening to music, a double click will skip forward to the next song, and a triple click will skip backwards to the start of the song or the previous song. When listening to music, these earphones sound pretty good for most modern music, which was my favorite to listen to in these. Anything pre-90s and rock sounding has a more natural tone, but not as interesting as modern music. With modern pop, R&B, electronic dance music and funk, the bass sits perfectly well, not being too overpowering, but punchy enough to get you grooving. The diagram of the frequency range shows a scoop in the mids, but to be honest, I didn't notice or mind this too much. It sounded pretty nice to me. The highs, however, were more noticeable, especially at loud volumes. They have a more predominant sound, emphasizing hi-hats and white noise sweeps, various sound effects, and adding a crisper sound cutting through the mix. Test. 1, 2. Mic check. The KB Ear KS1. Phone call, mic check. Test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pops. sibilance. Mic check 1 2. KB Ear KS1. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Pops, sibilance. The microphone on the KS1 is clear enough to record your voice but lacks the low-end frequencies. The microphone on my Oppo Reno 2Z phone had more bass and higher top-end frequencies, providing a fuller sound and clear audio. Overall, the built-in microphone on my phone sounded better, but when I listen to music, I don't choose earphones or headphones based on the microphone. I always go for how good the earphones sound. For a single dynamic driver, I'm surprised how well the KS1s performed. They are not the best sounding earphones on the market, but for its price they performed well and are very affordable. I wouldn't say they are immersive sounding, but they certainly have a good tuned and balanced mix across the frequencies, making it easy to dive in most genres of modern music. And just because the KS1s feel light doesn't mean it's bad quality. The Featherlight weight and feel of the material would make some people think it'll be poor quality, when in fact, they are good enough for your general listening experience. The rounded and curved edges of the earphones combined with their Featherlight weight makes them feel smooth, gentle and comfortable to wear. If you want a sleek, discreet and comfortable earphone that responds well to modern music and you aren't too picky on your frequencies, then the KS1 will suit a casual listener of music at a good price. Thank you again KeepHiFi.com for providing these earphones for the review. If you have a chance, go check out their website for a wide range of earphones for various low and high end prices. Links will be in the description. Thanks for watching Band on a Budget.